Hello there! Welcome back to Natch! Other words I'm not reading right there because you guys can read it. Like right there on the screen, or in my case, like right over here, off where you guys can see. Yes, I know you can see black borders. Who cares? I'd love to resize it. But that could be a pain in the butt because then I wouldn't be able to notice that if it's even in the screen or not. So want you guys to be having like a screen on there. So let's get going. We're going right straight into it. Here we go. Why aren't you? I'm aware of how chilled and fearful I felt, even though the corridor isn't that cold. I'm afraid something bad may happen to me if I don't leave right now. The instant my peace and walk towards the end of the corridor, I didn't know how long I have been walking. I just focused on the path ahead, and it seemed like forever to go through the corridor. I feel like just to look at Amnesia, the Dark Descent. When I look around, I find myself in a different place. I can tell that I didn't stay put or kept going around in circles. At first, I was able to set sunlight through the windows of the corridor. Now it's pitch dark outside. The windows, I can tell that I've been walking for a long time. But the long time I've spent walking has all been in vain, as up to now I'm still trapped in an endless corridor. And because no one's even able to help me get out of here, that's the confusing feature. I came up to an idea. I am leaving this place through the window, but when I open it, the only thing I saw was dizzying sunshine. Everything I'm looking for, flowers, plants, trees, buildings, even the ground, is nowhere to be seen. We could be in a cloud of vast darkness. Even I'm looking for flowers. Oh wait, I read that part. I don't know how high I'm off the ground. Normally, no matter how high, the floor and flowers and plants and buildings on the ground can still be seen. However, look out from the window. Here I see nothing, except deep blue sky and golden sunshine. At least you'll see Twinkle Toes out there! I kept wondering, how is it possible as long as I look outside the window? I don't dare think about what might happen to me if I jump out the window. So I have to give up on tonight and stare ahead and keep walking. Still keep you awake, man. Only thing that's actually kind of keeping you awake at this point. As long as I don't stay put or resist my steps, I eventually will get to the end of this corridor. Although the corridor isn't straight and it is the only road in sight, other than maybe getting into a couple of rooms and maybe taking a nap, but I have two choices. One is to go forward, and the other is to go turn back. And one of them might lead to certain death. Please make your choice. However, going into a in a wild up room is pointless and beyond distraction. So before I can reach the end, if I go along, I stop unconsciously to smell a much stronger scent of blood. I smell the smell is too strong, and breathing, but nothing happens around me. Suddenly, I feel the fear clothing at me even more strongly. Could it be that I've came to the storage place where a dis- dismemberment body is being kept? Or is it the place where the murder is going on? Either way, that's a bad, and you should be running the opposite direction. That's where the murderer could be going. Keep on running forward! Suppressing the horrible thought, I find cold sweat breaking out on my forehead. The sweet dispense of my fear. The stand in the middle of the corridor stiffly, and which the sounding closer. Suddenly, the cold, sharp sound is heard in quite the corridors. Thank you for the sound of breaking glass. I do not feel safe now. Please, keep on running in the opposite direction of the way you heard that sound. It doesn't sound safe. Please run forward. Besides the sharp noise and sound, I'm gonna turn up the brightness on this thing because the fucking light died on me tonight. Please, I do not feel safe. Of liquids flirting and a girl's scream, I can also be heard. Please, do not feel safe. Start walking much faster. The scream fills every corridor. The corridor of the corridor. Yes, I had to say that 3 times, just to be sure. At the moment, the room seems to tremble. After the scream dies down, the corridor returns to the state of terrified silence. Just like nothing ever happened. Now please, start running in the opposite direction you heard that sound. I do not feel safe in said corridor. We need to find an exit right fucking now. I find myself trembling from the shock of fear. I was able to determine where the scream came from. So, please run in the direction of facing forward. It came from the room behind me. Now please, start running. Opposite direction of where you heard the sound. Or, in that case, please, speed walk. What happened in there? I don't want to know, and I don't need to know. Please, go that way. The opposite direction of where you heard the noise. What happened in there? Judging from the scream, it is natural to think about the brutal murder of the girl. The cruel scream the scene of the dismemberment of the girl embarrasses and bruise in my mind. My fear is reaching its limits. Now please, start running in the direction called that way. What should I do? I've told you several times you're running! Run in the direction that's called that way. That you feel is safer. God damn it, you leave me with two options. I'm gonna go to, save. Here. Yes, please. I'd love to save. No, no, no. I do not want to overwrite. Return! Again. I don't feel safe if I go with enter the room. So I feel safer if I go forward. Oh, thanks for the achievement, man. A difficult. Oh, yes, thank you. At least I know I got an achievement. I better not go in the room. Maybe something terrible is in there. I may be killed if I go in. Why I want to go that way and not go in, thank you. I don't want to die. I'd rather leave here as soon as possible than look for the poor girl. Therefore, I decided to go along and find the exit as soon as possible. And if there's like multiple endings, god damn it. Okay. Oh wait, this is me. What? I see a girl's figure when I look ahead in the corridor, but it disappears immediately. Someone is indeed here. Judging from the figure, it must be a girl. If so, the sound I heard earlier makes sense. And please, and thank you for giving me a human body this early on. Thank you. Finally, first couple episodes in, and you give me something to look at other than nice pictures. What happened to her? I'd love to know, other than a violent death. I must chase her down if she's not already dead. And of course, if she's already dead, there's a problem. I am in full gear to run towards the end of the corridor, for there is not only an exit, but also a mystery girl there. Because she could totally not be hiding in any one of these rooms. Oh, she's back. Thunder blasts outside the room, and it begins to rain. If I can't get out soon, things will get messier. Of course, because it's called You Will Fucking Die If You Don't Get Out. The strong lightning helps me see clearly which the room the girl goes in. She must know the way out, or kill you. Either way, it's bad. Okay, I must chase her down and clear my doubts. Because I'll have to end the episode here, because I don't trust her. Because it's a shadowy figure, and she said nothing. But thank you. Thank you for showing me a silhouette this time, this early on. I'm actually kind of happy. I'll see you all next time. Please don't kill each other. Because it's obvious that I want someone to watch my shit. Please! I have nothing better to do, and it's only just a side project. I'll see you next time!